Welcome back, everybody, to Funky Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. Syrian rebels vow to march on Jerusalem. That is the topic of the day. Syrian rebel, ladies and gentlemen, they vowed to march on Jerusalem. Meaning, after toppling 5 decades of Assad government, Bashar Assad, their former president, now in exile, Moscow. The news broke out yesterday that the man is hiding in Moscow. Bashar Assad himself. But the rebels said no. Toppling Assad government wasn't enough for them. Now, they declared that they are going to march on Jerusalem. And they made this declaration in one mosque in Damascus, the capital of Syria. So these rebels, they are serious. They want to take on the Israelis people. They want to take on the land of Jerusalem. Okay? And I don't know if it is going to end well with these people, with these rebels that want to march on Jerusalem. They are bragging. They have taken down their president, Bashar Assad. Now they want to take down Netanyahu. That is the meaning, ladies and gentlemen. That is their plan. They want to go and take on Israel. Man, today I can say I don't know where the world is heading to. There are a lot of problems. Every nick and cranny of the world. A lot of problems. They are fighting war between Russia and Ukraine. Now, in the Middle East, Israel, Hezbollah, Iran, they are fighting each other. And Syria, there's no peace there in Damascus. Even though they toppled Assad, I wonder how the country is going to look like without a president and with this kind of crisis. Remember, a country where the rebels are ruling, I don't know if there's going to be any kind of peace and prosperity in that kind of a country. Well, let us take a look on how these rebel people vowed. They said, no, we are marching on Jerusalem. Now we are successful. We have already taken down our president, Bashar Assad. We have to go and face Jerusalem. Headline, once again. Syrian rebels vowed to march on Jerusalem. Footage aired by Channel 12 News shows Syrian Islamist rebels vowing to march on Jerusalem, declaring, from here to Jerusalem, we are coming for Jerusalem. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen? Can you imagine? The rebels made this statement from a mosque in Damascus, following a significant opposition advance that saw them capture the Syria capital, toppling the Assad regime after 5 decades of rule. The rebel spokesman, surrounded by armed fighters, urged patience to the people of Gaza, while the group chanted Allah Akbar, God is greatest. The identity of the group behind the statement remains unclear, but one of the most powerful factions, Ayat Tahrir al-Sham, has recently taken control of Aleppo and expressed a commitment to protecting minorities in areas under their control. Despite this, their presence has raised concern about the potential for reprisal. In response to the chaos in Syria following Assad's fall, the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, took control of the buffer zone along the Israeli-Syria border on December 8, 2024. According to Times of Israel, the IDF emphasized that the move was temporary and defensive in nature. With Syria in political turmoil, Israel is closely monitoring developments, including the rise of various rebel groups near its border. This latest escalation adds to the ongoing tension in the region as both Israel and Syria face increased instability amidst the fall of the Assad regime. Wow. I don't understand why these people that is called rebels, why they declare that they are going to march on Israel. And I think it is going to be deadly. But they know that Israeli forces, they are very, very formidable and are hard to be defeated. The receipts are there everywhere. Israelis hardly lost fights. They hardly lost fights. So that is what they decided to do. Maybe they think they're going to be able to topple the Israeli government as well. But that is a very, very big risk for these individuals. Right? So that is a very, very big risk, because I think they are setting traps for themselves. So let's see if they truly march to Jerusalem. Remember, they promised their brothers and sisters in Gaza that they shouldn't be worried. They shouldn't be worried, that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. So that's it for the rebel people. Let us take a look on this particular one about Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Stop blocking Kanu's release. Group 1 Southeast leaders. The American military veterans of Igbo descent has warned certain Igbo leaders, preventing the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to desist from the act to enthrone peace in the southeastern region. Avid in an open letter to Igbo leaders, signed by its president, Dr. Sylvester Onya, and the secretary, Dr. Godson Obigwo, said it is demanding justice for Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, describing his redemption from Kenya to Nigeria in June 2021 as infamous. It calls on Ndigbo worldwide, individually and collectively, to demand the immediate release of Kanu by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, I think some few days back, there was this particular video that we posted when we were talking about IPOB group and the Ndigbo in general, including their governors, Ohanes Ndigbo, all of them, for not fighting enough for Nnamdi Kanu's release. I made mention of ECMA specifically, that if truly ECMA was fighting, or ECMA tried to fight for Biafran people, he should have first of all organized massively to protest for Nnamdi Kanu's release. No, he cannot do that. Instead of him doing that, he chose the other way around. He chose to blackmail. He chose to gain fame and make money. In Nnamdi Kanu's situation. Because your leader cannot be in jail and you are passing through the back channel trying to discredit and blackmail your leader. Because all what ECMA did is blackmailing Nnamdi Kanu. He tried to blackmail Nnamdi Kanu, but he failed woefully. He tried to topple Nnamdi Kanu, but he failed woefully. The thing ECMA was supposed to be doing was that he could have organized once again the whole Ndigbo. Since people are listening to him in Biafran land, I say, yeah, brothers and sisters, look, this is what we are going to do. We are going to march to Aso Rock. Since the court already released Nnamdi Kanu and the government itself, when Bola Ahmed Tinubu refused to release this man, so what we are going to do, we are going to march in protest in thousands to occupy Abuja until Nnamdi Kanu is being released. That is how you fight. No, he don't want to do that. He want to be Prime Minister of Biafran land. Now, this is crazy. So the Ndigbo people are not fighting enough for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. That is why this group called VID, they served as militaries in America. They served as soldiers in America. I don't know if some of them are retired or they are still serving, but they are from Igbo descent. You know, we got to stand up. We got to call it out. We got to call the president out. We got to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is released. So that peace, at least, will come back to Biafran land. But ECMA choose the other way around. So, ladies and gentlemen, people are still calling for for the release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, including Cubana chief priest, Rochas Okorocha, and so many prominent Nigerian people.